Hello from Petco Park in beautiful downtown San Diego. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
San Diego Padres.
All right, just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Nick Pivetta.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Line drive and foul ball. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Catcher has it. Fires to first. In time to get him. One away on the strikeout. Here's Alex Bregman.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
And first offering is fouled off. And there's the strike. Arise. Steps on first for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. So stepping in for Boston, Nathaniel Lowe. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Foul.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Now a chance for Fernando Tatis Jr. Next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Into center. That one gets down for a hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too.
Tatis runs. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. Here's Machado. He swings and fouls one off.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And that's downstairs. And that is ball one. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double. Here's the youngster, Jackson Merrill, at the plate.
You know what I love about this kid? Nothing seems to scare him.
That's right.
He made quite an impact as a rookie, delivering in key spots over and over again. Merrill even became the youngest Padres player to hit a home run in a postseason game.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1. Center field. Rafaela gets under it, and he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. And we're back. Top of the second. Here's Trevor Story now. Pivetta back to work. That one fouled off.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Sends it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Now batting Jarren Duran. Duran checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson. Fought off foul.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
One out, base is empty.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first. Gets the out, two down after the strikeout. So up next, Roman Anthony. And it drops in.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Kind of just punched it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Runner takes off. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Anthony, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner goes again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the second. And now here's the veteran DH, Ryan O'Hearn. Lined into right. And that gets down for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Ramon Laureano. Makes the grab, 1 down. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Out there to center. Gonzalez on the move. And there's 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And first offering is fouled off. Tap foul at the plate. Two outs. Foul ball, still 0-2. Runner on the go. Pitch inside. Go to second. Out. And that'll end the inning. Back here in San Diego, on to the 3rd inning. Here's the second baseman, Romy Gonzalez. On the ground. And that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. Here goes the runner. Pitch is high. Throw there. Safe. This one popped up. A rise. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Here now the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. And it drops in. The run comes in from second. Around second now as they still don't have it. The throw in. Thought about third, but back to second safely.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly.
In the dirt, blocked.
0-2.
Man at second. This to center field. Bogarts makes his way towards it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Low takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Throws to first. They limit the damage here. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. Swinging a foul straight back. Fermin, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Popped up. Crochet. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Singled and scored his first time. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Luis Ariz stands in. He's already homered in this game. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
And
1-1.
downstairs. Gets under and pops it up. Bregman is under it, and that will end the inning. Back here at Petco Park, Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Misses the sweeper.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. So digging in, Jarren Duran. He's 0 for 1. Just missed.
Inside.
The Red Sox down by a run. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball. 1 strike.
Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Anthony at the plate now. That's ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Pitches in for a strike, and 1-1. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. That one gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Bogarts. They get the force, and that is the inning. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Manny Machado. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
You know, Boog, Petco Park seems to be transforming into Machado's castle. I mean, nobody's hit more home runs in this ballpark. And Machado passed Adrian Gonzalez for the top spot on the list in 2023.
And that's in the dirt.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That's to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jackson Merrill. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at-bat. And that misses. Ball 1.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
Over to Lowe. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Xander Bogaerts, the next up for the Padres. On the ground to the left. Whips it across. Bogaerts retired. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in San Diego, we go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Romy Gonzalez. Pivetta back to work. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Carlos Narvaez, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
1-2.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. And stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
That catches the top part of the zone. Strike 1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. But they won't have a play as he takes first on the drop third strike. And now it's Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 in this one. Cronenworth makes the grab, and that is that. Bottom of the inning at the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Fastball for a strike. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball. Ripped to short. Story sends it over to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Laureano comes up to hit. He's 0 for 1. In the air out to center, and it drops in, and they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Wastes no time there. It's so impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Cronenworth swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Next one misses. 1-1.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Duran pulls that one down, and there's 2 away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Freddie Fermin. First time up was a pop out. There's a strike. Popped up. Low brings it in, and that ends the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. Up the middle. And a base hit right there. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. He saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
swings through that one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he can
run around the move. Got him swinging. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. And next for the Red Sox, Jarren Duran.
If you're a hitter, you can't go back to the dugout and say, man, I should have hit that pitch. You got to say, you know what, he made a great pitch, but next time up, he's going to make a mistake, and I'm going to be on it.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Duran, in his third season, 28 years old, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And that'll fall for a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And
oh, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch. Here's the second baseman, Romy Gonzalez. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit, likely will score 2. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. To the plate, and he's out. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. Bottom of the 6th. Stepping in for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. And it's fouled away.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
On the ground to third. To first, out. And they take care of Tatis for the out. Luis Arias getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch misses. And there's a foul ball. Swings through that.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
In the air, left field. Duran makes the grab. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado. 1 for 2. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. So 2 down now, and here is Jackson Merrill. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Kicks and deals. Rafaela coming on and makes the grab. And the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. So stepping in for Boston, Romy Gonzalez. Machado on the run, throw to first, and it beats him. What a play. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. Suarez, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter.
Ooh, Baez. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Arise makes the grab, and there's two gone. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Masataka Yoshida. And that is out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for two. As the tying run is forced to stop at second.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
With the tying run at second, here the top half of inning number 7. On the ground right side, he takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. And a foul ball. Ball 1 to Bogaerts. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-2.
On the ground to third. Bregman to first.
He's out.
And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
No ball.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. 2 away now. So up next, Ramon Laureano. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom of the 7th. Backed off the plate that time.
Ball 3.
Two down, nobody on. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Full count.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. So a man aboard. So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Bregman is under it. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in for Boston, Nathaniel Lowe. Suarez back to work. That one at triple digits.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Called strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half. Here's Story now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. two in a row. Jaron Duran digs in now. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. There's a swing and a miss.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And it falls. So the tying run reaches with 2 away. And here is Roman Anthony. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. 1-0-1 on the gun. Swing and a miss.
Big situation right here. You got some speed.
Runner on the go. Swing and a ball line to center. Squeezes it. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. And there's the strike. Swing and a ground ball. Over to Lowe. Out. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. 1 for 3. That one way inside. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. There's the strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Drops into the glove, 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Arias. That one lifted to left. Duran puts it away, and that's the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Ball 1 on a pitch inside.
1 ball, no strikes.
Cronenworth throws to first in time, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Romy Gonzalez up next for the Red Sox. Strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out. And now Carlos Narvaez. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Merrill on the move. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game, and for these pitchers it really came down to a few key at bats. This was a fun one to watch.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here. And today's starter, Garrett Crochet. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. And that one pulled foul. Turner aboard here at first with nobody out. Outside.
Oh, that's out.
And now it's even 1-1. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Off the mark there.
That's a ball.
3 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Runner at first with no outs here. And ball 4 to aboard.
No, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Bryce Harper swings through it for strike 1. And a swing and a miss, and that is a big first out. Here's JT Realmuto. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Here's a 2-0. A little bit low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And they're all loaded up.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Brandon Marsh in the box now. Takes strike 1. Bunting for a hit. Tags the runner. And no throw. He's into first easily. And now it's Alec Bohm.
How many times have we seen an early at-bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
Can't make contact with the sweeper.
2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to...
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. Welcome back to Bristol Motor Speedway in Tennessee. And today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And it stays fair. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next for the Red Sox, Alex Bregman. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. The Red Sox score first. It's 2-0. And first offering is fouled off. Nola, a guy that really fills up the strike zone, rarely walks people. The downside is the home run ball more likely in play. Bader right there to make the grab. And there's one away. Here's Trevor Story.
Well, pitchers like this usually work down in the zone a lot, but these days, with all the uppercut swings most hitters are taking to elevate the ball, pitchers almost have to be effective up in the zone with hard stuff. So maybe that's one area he can improve in his game to try to combat that long ball. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did.
And he boots it. Story around second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Comes through with the RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And now it's going to be Roman Anthony. As a hitter, does knowing that this guy's going to be in the zone, does that make you more aggressive?
Kind of, but you still have to stay on that backside. You've got to make sure you get pitch recognition and let your hands work.
Hauls it in, and there's two away. Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play. So stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. There's a line drive to left field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Second inning set to go. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Crochet back to work.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Next offering is down low. Fly ball to right. Anthony puts it away for the out. And there's one away. This is Bryson Stott. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 1-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. One down, base is empty. Got him. That K is his third of the game. So here's Bader now. And that one moves his feet.
Hee-haw!
Two outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. We head to the bottom of the second. Now at the plate, Romy Gonzalez. And that one almost got him. And another ball. Next offering is fouled back. Boom. Fires across the diamond and quickly one away in the second. And here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. And first offering is fouled off.
Boog, we're watching a pitcher in Nola that flew through the Phillies minor league system. He was drafted in 2014 and made his major league debut the following year. You can't ask for much more from the 7th overall pick in the draft. Man, the scouts got it right.
Bader snags it for the second out. So the lineup flips over. And now Jarren Duran.
That's foul.
Two outs. Touches down. That's a hit. Now he turns and heads for second. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Passes third. He wants it all. Now he stops and he's able to get back into third. Now it's Alex Bregman. He's already homered in this game. And the runner's coming home. And a base hit knocks in a run. Not stopping. He's going for three. And he's got an RBI triple.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.